Morning, y'all. Waking up in Farina, Illinois today, deep in the heartland of corn and soybean country. I had a photo shoot yesterday, and oftentimes when I go on a photo shoot, I've never even met the homeowner before. Before I get there, sometimes I know him a little bit, or maybe I've seen him at a show a few times or whatever. But yesterday, I had the immense joy of spending the whole day with an old friend. Rachel Engel has been in my life for 10 years or more, and I've loved her for 9 years and 364 days. When you meet Rachel, you just immediately know that you're in the presence of something really special. And Rachel's an incredible woman. And more than love Rachel, I really deeply admire Rachel, because Rachel is passionate, she's strong, she's independent, she's driven, she's compassionate, loving and sweet. She's as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. And did I mention, by the way, that Rachel is stunningly model gorgeous. And she can do anything. She can operate power tools better than any man I've ever met. And she has a shop, a full-time shop in Indiana called Urban Farm Chick. She's also promotes the Homesteaders on the Prairie Antique Show. She can back up a trailer on a dime and then unload 4 step-back cupboards and 3 dry sinks, all by herself. And you say, well, that's not such a big deal. I've seen a lot of people do that, but Rachel does it all in 3-inch spike heels and does it with the grace of an angel. So I'm telling you, HGTV, where are you? You need to do a show on Rachel. And when Rachel was in high school, she went to her mom and said, I want to build a house. They have a big family farm there in Farina. Her dad farms about 4,700 acres, and she was going to put it there on their property. And her mom said, yeah, let's go for it. Her mom, Patty, taught Rachel a lot of the skills that Rachel has today, and so she was on board with it. But when they went and told Rachel's dad their plan, he said, no way, you guys can't do that. And that was his first mistake, because you never tell an Engel girl they can't do something, because they'll prove you wrong every time. And I got to see Rachel's little house yesterday, and it was really great. But her latest project is where we did the photography, and Rachel has been restoring an 1850s house there in Farina for a few years now, and it's completed, and Rachel did all the work on this house herself. I mean, literally all of the work. Her mom, Patty, helped her a lot, and she had to call in a subcontractor here and there, but very little. And so this whole project is Rachel's hands-on love project. And not only is it done with excellent craftsmanship, but it's also done with the eye of an artist. And Rachel mixes those two things, so you get a little bit of both worlds in this project. And it is absolutely incredible, and I'm so proud of Rachel. And but with all that said, Rachel's greatest claim to fame is she's the mother of 3 boys, 3 beautiful boys. And Diesel, Cruz, and Axel are 4, 3, and 1. Yep, she does all these things I'm telling you about that I couldn't do half of, and does it with 3 boys. So anyway, Rachel and I we had a great day, and you'll enjoy hearing more of her story in a future issue of A Simple Life. And then we had an incredible dinner too last night, and had a lot of fellowship time that I've missed with Rachel, one-on-one time. And we went to an awesome restaurant, a farm-to-table restaurant in there in Illinois, and it's called Firefly Grill. And they grow all their own, produce that they serve there, and then they contract with local cattle raisers and chicken raisers for all their meat products. And then for dessert, of course, they had homemade ice cream. I had to sacrifice and eat some for Rachel. I really didn't want to, but I took one for the team. Yeah, right. So anyway, a lot of you have been asking me about my little bull calf Erasmus and how he's doing, and he's doing great. I'm happy to tell you that he's just doing better every day. He had an appointment today at noon with his vet to get his legs checked and get new casts put on, but every day he's getting a little bit stronger, and it's hard not to get attached to him when they go through something like this, and you're able to just love on them and pet on them. And if you've never bottle fed a calf, I highly recommend it, because it's really a special thing. But you know, you do get attached, and we don't raise our cattle for beef production. We just couldn't, because we're too tender-hearted and we love our animals so much. And so all of our cattle are raised and sold for breeding prospects. They're all registered, and but Erasmus, with his situation, I'm not sure that he would really make a good bull. He might, but I'm actually kind of hoping he doesn't, because I've always wanted to have a pet steer. And if you castrate a calf when they're pretty young, they'll grow up to be a big steer, as big as a bull, you know, and weigh a lot. And I've always wanted to have a steer that was broke to ride. So I think Erasmus is going to be an awesome candidate for that. And in the past, we've talked about it before, and I usually get the eye roll from Todd, and which I understand, because you know, he raises animals for a living, and he works 365 days a year. He doesn't need to be raising one for a pet, nor does he have time to break one to ride. But actually, when we talked about it this time with Erasmus, I didn't get the eye roll, and I think there's actually a slim chance of hope that I think he's kind of considering it too, because a couple days ago, before I left on this trip, I caught him looking at a video on YouTube on how to break a steer to ride. So I'll keep you posted on that, but maybe next year at Days of the Pioneer you'll see Erasmus. We'll be riding him through the grounds of the museum there, and you can get to meet my little boy. So keep that in your thoughts for me, and I'll keep you posted as we go. So I have a lot of great animal stories I'll share with you in the coming days. I've had a wonderful pet sheep named Miss Ella, and she had a wonderful love affair with my donkey Jackson, and that's a beautiful story. But I've gone on long enough on this video today, so I'll save that for another trip. But I'm on my way to Wisconsin. As most of you know, I'm going to be at Mother O'Leary's cabin in Schullsburg tomorrow, home of Tailings Country Store and Donna Shepard. She's graciously invited me to come up for her fall open house, and I can hardly wait to meet all her awesome customers tomorrow. And we're going to be doing a scarecrow making workshop. I've been counting the minutes for that, and I'm going to help all the people who come out to enjoy that workshop. I'm going to be helping you make your scarecrows. So I'll take lots of pictures of the finished product to inspire you guys to make scarecrows of your own here in the coming weeks. Fall's almost upon us. I tell you, this weather has been glorious this August. It does not feel like summer. It's going to be, I think, 74 degrees for the high in Schullsburg tomorrow. So I'm going to hit the road, and once again, I appreciate y'all for just putting up with me and listening to me and keeping me company on my trip. And I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.